Hey everyone, Alice here, and welcome to my energy check-in NHL Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Tampa Bay Lightning series game 2 energy check-in. It's going to be the same as the one I did before. You can check that out if you want to. We'll be doing pre-game and then post-game energy check-ins and what should be focused on, basically. Yeah, so we all know what happened in the first game. Let's see what the energy's like pre-game, which is pretty much, I'm just checking in on the current energy right now because it's pretty very close. So let's see. So we're gonna check in. I think I'll just look in the same energies, core 4 plus, I don't know who's starting. Is Samsonov starting or is Wall starting? Hold on, I'm actually gonna look. Okay, so yeah, okay. So Samsonov is starting, and then we'll look at, should I look at, I think I might do an extra and just see about Matthew Knives as well, because he's going in for bunting, right? All right, so let's see. And then overall, the team overall, and the how their energy is viewing the Lightning. So we'll start with Austin Matthews. So let's see, in the current energy, what's his energy like pre-game 2? Let's see. Avoidant. Okay. I mean, we'll clarify after, but Mitch Marner, innocent. John Tavares, okay. Numb. These are all very interesting pre-game energies. William Nylander. No, I just want one. Don't give me two. There's too many. I don't have the time to have two. You gotta be clearer than that. Stop giving me like so many. Okay, I get it. There's a lot going on. The main one, probably. Okay, thank you. Expectation. Fine. Samsonov, Ilya Samsonov. Which one flipped? Okay. I'll take the one that flipped. 3 fell. Nope, wait, 4 fell, but 3 of them are face down, 1 of them flipped up. So we'll take the one that's flipped up. Enlightened. Actually, let's put them like this. Because I want some room here. Because it's going to be 9, right? Matthew Knives. Well, I came out fast. Reckless. I'm getting more adventurous there, though, than reckless, but like, yeah. Anyways, Sheldon Keefe. That is too many. I just want one. Okay. He's still in this just depressed. His energy actually hasn't changed. That's interesting. The team as a whole, so the Toronto Maple Leafs, their collective energy right now, pre-game. Impulsive. It's very similar. And then how does the team collective energy view the Lightning, the Tampa Bay Lightning as a whole? Hopeful. Okay. Remember, these are energies. I do not know exactly how somebody is thinking, or, everybody's got free will and all that. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to use this deck because I'm very familiar with it. All right, we're going to clarify. So Austin Matthews, this avoidant energy. I'm getting like, so it's like kind of trying to avoid things, avoid media, avoid talking to people. There's just like, I want to be alone. It's that type of energy, but it's not quite as a hermit. Like he's still around, but it's kind of in this, you could put it as, he could be putting like a wall up, not an actual wall, but like, not being very open. You know how sometimes you approach people and they just seem closed off and you're just like, okay, like just leave them alone. I'm not going to talk to them. It's like that. That's what I'm getting. So why? Where's it coming from? Where's the source of this? I mean, it's the same. Six of Swords. It's like actual putting distance. It can be emotional distance, physical distance. It's a very much like just kind of leave me alone type of energy. Yeah, he's trying to, I guess, conserve his energy. Could put it that way. Ace of Wands, whatever energy he has. It's like, I'm trying to conserve my energy. I'm trying to, it is focus. It's like he's trying to refocus. I could put it that way. So it's like, this is how he's refocusing. He's trying to sort of distance himself from whatever other energies possibly around him. So this is a very kind of, I just want to, it's not like he doesn't, it's not like I want to be alone, but he's just avoiding maybe outside energies. It feels kind of like that. Innocent. Mitch Marner. It's very similar, but different. It's so Austin Matthews, his energy is kind of like he's choosing this, choosing his like I don't know what he's doing. I don't know free will, but it's like his energy is allowing this. Whereas Mitch Marner is very similar, but it's almost like an ignorant type of energy. It's almost like I don't even want to look at it in a sense. It's not even like I don't want to. He just doesn't. Like his energy just isn't really paying attention to things like around him. It's like I choose to be naive. I choose to be ignorant kind of energy. Like I choose to just kind of, you know, focus on myself and on what I think and everything. It's a bit like that. It's kind of, it's hard to explain, but that's what I'm getting. Yeah, Page of Wands. It is a little immature. But I think if it works for him, then fine. Yeah, see, it's Hermit. It's a little bit like a leave me alone, but it's not. It's just, it's like I want to be shielded from outside energies, from external energies here. I don't know how much it actually works. The pages are inexperienced, and this page, this is like what I want to do. It's like, very, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do what I want. So if I had to like paint a picture of it, it's like sticking your fingers in your ear and going la 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 la. That's kind of what it is. Yeah, okay. John DeVaris, you have a numb energy. Yeah, I mean, it feels, I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little negative. It is a bit of emotional detachment, though. Tell me more about this. Okay. This was kind of this way. Seven of Wands. This is sticking out. Knight of Swords. This was also, this was the one that was face down. It's the Three of Cups in reverse. I do feel like this is like third energy, the Three of Cups. It seems to be coming from, how do I explain it? From energies that are outside of his energy, outside of his bubble, with these knee-jerk reactions and saying shit without even considering the consequences. Okay, it's kind of like this, because the Knight of Swords are people that talk, and sometimes like they have something specific that they want to say, and sometimes they don't think before they say things. They're just very focused on what their truth is and their opinions and what they want to get out. And it's very quick moving energy. It's like before they even think about what they're saying, it's already out of their mouth. It's like that. The Seven of Wands in reverse feels like knee-jerk reactions, taking things extra personal, being extra defensive. Usually when you're like that, when that energy is like that, you say things without really thinking about it. I don't know if this is his energy. Like, it doesn't feel like it. It feels like it's the energies around him. Because with judgment, it feels like it's happened before. It's like, here we go again, judgment. But I feel like he knows better. So I feel like his energy is interesting, because his energy, I get a lot of, he pays attention to like the media and the things, the chatter that's going around, at least energetically it seems. So it's like he's just numb to it now. It's kind of old hat. And it was a kind of negative, but it's not too concerning. It's not super negative. It's a bit of trying to ignore the noise around, because it's kind of like, well, I know what happens, when I don't, or when I react or whatever. So it's like, I'm not going to react or anything, just trying to sort of block it out. That's the best way I can put it. Okay. Expectation for William Nylander. This is just waiting. I'm just waiting for things. Honestly, it kind of almost just feels like, I don't know why. I picture like a kid who's waiting for their parents to pick them up after school. It's kind of what I get there. Yeah, it's just kind of waiting for things to start. There's an expectation that it will start, obviously. But, so it's like, yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm just sitting here waiting. Okay, this is a little negative. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Two of Cups. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. That's a little personal. Wait a second. Why? Why are you mentioning this before I say anything? How is that related? Okay. Fine. Yeah, that Two of Cups. There's some connection that he has, a relationship with somebody. I don't know if it's romantic or not. There are feelings attached to it. So it could be family, or it could be somebody he cares about. Anyways, there's something that's not going really well with that here. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is like bad luck, unfortunate things. But it's also outside of what we're talking about. It's like outside of the scope here. It's outside of this energy. So I'm like, so why are you mentioning that? Why I say you, the universe. Why is it being mentioned here? It's kind of where I wouldn't say it's where he draws his strength, but it has something to do with his heart chakra, where his emotions come from. It's something that he needs to walk away from, or it feels a little bit negative, but there's a positive here with the Ace of Coins. It's like he has to reset. So there's something that he needs to reset here. I'm just getting like it almost feels like he's waiting because something outside is not going very well. I don't know. It just seems very specific, but there's just something there. There's something that's unfortunate that has to do with his heart chakra, his heart space. I don't know if this is something that he has left or another energy has left. I'm not going to dig too deep into it because I really don't have time, and I really don't want to also because I feel it's none of my business. But yeah, it does feel like it affects his energy. So he's just kind of waiting. That explains why there was a lot that wanted to come out. Like, honestly, like 5 billion cards wanted to come out to explain. All that tells me is that he's trying to almost push down a lot of things. There could be outside things that are going on, perhaps. And it's just like, I just want the game to start so I can focus on that. It's kind of what I'm getting. Enlightened. Ilya Samsonov. I like it because it makes me feel very calm, relaxed. So his energy seems to be, I'm not worried, I'm calm, I'm relaxed. It's actually very nice. Compared to the other energies, it's actually quite a nice energy. Yeah, 10 of coins. This is his happy place, his comfort place. Here. This seems to be different though from before. We have death here. Honestly, maybe, to be honest, this could be new dad type of energy, because there's something about it that I don't think he used to be like this. Like, this didn't used to feel comfortable, but now he is. Now he's feeling fine. Now he's feeling relaxed. So yeah, look, I'm feeling fun. I'm feeling relaxed. Look, oh, look, there's the new dad energy. Yeah, oh, that's cute. Okay, cool. Matthew, nice. Reckless. I get, like, this feels a bit pagey, like a page of cups. This feels like somebody who I could put it like excited. It's like there's an excited energy here of like, let's go, like, type of energy. Like, look at her. She's on the high seas. She's, you know, the wind is in her hair, like they're going pretty fast here. She has a direction where she wants to go. She's looking out into the horizon. What's that? Yeah, you know, in Pirates of the Caribbean, where Jack Sparrow, he's like, bring me that horizon. He's like, drink up me hearties, yo ho. Yeah, I'm getting that. I'm getting like ready for an adventure. It's very Pirates of the Caribbean. But it's like, the way I feel it, it makes me feel like excited. It makes me feel like I'm like going to Disneyland, honestly. Like, I'm going to Disneyland and I'm waiting in line to get on the Pirates ride. And it's like, I'm inside, I'm so close, I'm almost on the boat. I don't know, it's weird. But okay. It's nice. It's nice positive energy. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. We have the Hermit. This is like truth. It's like, it's very clear now. Maybe before I am getting a little like on the outside here with the Hermit. You know, hermits are like, they're isolated, they're on the outside. I'm getting a little bit like, I know I was on the outside. And that's why it's like I was feeling, it doesn't read as left out. It's just feeling I was kind of on the outside. That's what this is. Because there are cards that can better explain that feeling of FOMO or being left out, but it's too negative. This is telling me it's not like a negative. It wasn't a negative. It's like he never felt, well, I wouldn't say never. I shouldn't use absolutes like that, but it's like his energy was like, well, I don't feel like left out. I just feel like, you know, I'm just watching. It's almost like, it's like, yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't read negative to me, so I don't really know how else to explain it. But it's very excited energy, so fine. He's got the same energy here as the last time. Depressed. What is with the depressed energy? Two of Wands. Decisions were made, but they were the right decisions. So the Two of Wands, Justice. But he's still in this exhausted. It's like this tired, I wouldn't, okay, so he's not depressed, obviously. It's more of a pessimistic type of energy. Glass is half empty. It reads to me like that. It reads to me of somebody who is tired and they've been working hard, but they got to go to work. So you see here, he's this musician, his hair's frazzled. He doesn't remember the last time he had a shower or even got like 8 hours sleep. He doesn't remember when he slept, kind of thing. But look, he's there. He's at the concert hall because he knows he's there. He has a job to do, and he's gonna do it. And he's just kind of sitting there waiting for, the concert to begin and all that, so he can get up there and he can do his job. He will do his job. That's what I'm getting. Being somebody who's there, who's present, but they need a vacation. Yeah. So his energy is the same, but it's because it hasn't gotten better because there's had to be some decisions here, some choices. Let's see if this path is better, but I feel like it's the right path with justice. Okay. It's like, I feel like this is good. I mean, I do know he changed the lines. Well, he had to change the lines, but there are, there are 3 centers, like centers now, right? Matthews, Tavares, and O'Reilly. So a lot of things have changed. A lot of decisions have had to be made. I like this overall for the team. We have impulsiveness, which it's very similar to the reckless energy here, where it's kind of a like, let's go. It feels very Knight of Wands. It's like, I'm ready. Well, I don't know if they're ready, but it's like, what is this? Yeah, 9 of Cups. It's like, this is what I wished for. This is what I dreamed about. So I'm ready. Okay, and we have the 3 of Swords. I'm not gonna lie. There's some pain, but there's some pain from some hard lessons. There were some hard lessons, but it's like, you know what? This is what I want. The 9 of Cups. There were some hard lessons, but like, let's look on it. This is kind of like, let's look on the bright side. Let's look at what we have. All these 9 cups. We got 9 cups here. So that's what's motivating this impulsiveness, this energetic, focused, even like, let's go. It can be a little impulsive, but it seems positive. It's pretty energetic. I just want to see what was underneath this. I mean, I flipped it up because I want all the cards upright, but I'm like, the Tower and the 5 of Cups. Yeah, this Tower probably is the last game. Like, even the Lightning here, this probably was game 1. This is like, it's my fault. It was my fault. But you know what? We learned those lessons. Hard lessons. I'm gonna say they haven't. Not everybody has learned that lesson though, because it was in reverse. But it does help to almost give perspective on what it is that you still have. Right? There's still a chance. This is a little, because as a collective, they're looking at the Lightning as they have hope that they are, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel for them. Hope is interesting because hope, they're basically seeing that they're pretty optimistic. I like how they're both looking in opposite directions too. They're not even looking at each other. 4 of Swords and Justice. Huh, that's interesting. It could be that they're feeling this way because they haven't really talked to them. So they don't actually know. They don't know, but it's like based on their silence. And there could have been, I'm getting things being bound, fixed up or something. So there could have been, I wouldn't say recoveries, but like just getting taped up. It's like getting taped up here. Justice, feeling positive, really. Just feeling balanced here. They might have hope. I don't know. I haven't actually like looked at anything really today, too much about it. They could have hope because there could be somebody that has healed. I don't know if they were injured, or like if it was out. No, like, I don't know. It's just like, because the 4 Swords is a very healing energy. So they could have hope because somebody maybe has come back from injury, or maybe they thought the injury was worse, but it's fine here. I don't know. It has something to do with justice. Could it be somebody that, it could be somebody from one of the last games that maybe didn't return to the game, that game, but is coming for this game. Because justice, so that could be justice was served, that there was, like, it resulted in some sort of penalty. Okay, but it seems to be healed. This could also, I'm not even gonna lie, this could also be the suspension energy too, that they're looking at the lightning like, well, they must have hope now because this is justice was served and somebody's been silenced. Yeah, possibly. Okay. Let's see post game now. So that's pre-game stuff. So we'll go post game. Same thing that I did before. I'm not going to go through everybody. I'm just going to go overall in general for the LEAFS. The LEAFS collective will be on the left and the Tampa Bay on the right. So this is after the game, post-game energy. So if the energy keeps going the way it's going, what is the feeling there? Oh my gosh. I didn't shuffle right. Obviously I didn't, because I can't shuffle and talk at the same time. Okay. So LEAFS on the left. Responsible. Okay. Whoa. Tampa Bay on the right. Exhausted. I mean, that seems to be duh. They're both exhausted. Okay, responsible. Honestly, I don't really know what that's about. I'm gonna clarify, but it feels like taking accountability or feeling responsible for something, like knowing that they did something. Okay. Tell me about responsible. Where's this coming from? Two of Cups, the Star, and the Four of Cups. A partnership. Two of Cups. I'm getting that can be between people. Like, it could be on a line, or it could be just within the team, because the team as a whole, you know, they're a team, but there could be certain partnerships on that team, like coach and player, you know, or between coaches or between players here. It feels like it's within the team though. Like, it's not outside. It's so there's a partnership, two specific people here that they're feeling responsible. It's possible that this is coach and GM, or, you know, maybe it's in front office or something here. Somebody's feeling responsible because, okay, so there's a partnership here. Because the Star is something that can be healed. The Star is like, I have hope that I'm gonna get my wish, and I see the path on how I get my wish. And the Four of Cups is reading as, I'm not paying attention to the thing I should be paying attention to. I'm getting distracted by other things, by other feelings, and I'm not really going with what is being offered here to me. I'm not going with the best choice here. So what I'm getting here is it could be somebody from front office or somebody who's responsible perhaps for making decisions or guiding the organization, guiding the team. It could be, you know, anybody from like coach and on here. They rejected something, or they weren't paying attention to something. Like they were given an opportunity and they ignored that opportunity, and that could have helped them to reach their goals here. And it has to do with two people coming together perhaps, or just two people partnership. So the collective team here seems to be taking collectively responsibility for that, or accountability for that. It's not that they all think, I wouldn't say like they all think that they're to blame or anything, but it just feels like, yeah, okay, we did that. Yeah, okay, yeah, that happened. So I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means specifically. It's just energy. Okay, Tampa Bay, exhausted. What's with the exhausted? Aside from the obvious. The Fool, the Knight of Cups, and the Lovers. It's interesting, all these, like, typically when I do like my other readings, my general readings, typically they have to do with connections and people. So having all these cups and sort of romantic cards come out here is interesting, because that's not what they mean, obviously, because that's not the intention of the reading. So just interesting. Fool is something that's starting here. It's only the beginning. It's also about longing for something, seeing something off in the distance. The Knight of Cups is focusing on that longing. And then the Lovers here is about feeling almost like it's meant to be. It's like I'm making a choice here because I feel like this is something that is going to last for a long time, or that's going to be here for a while. I don't know what this is. It's like they're feeling really, it's like they're tired of this. They're tired of something. I don't know exactly what they're tired of. There's something here that they're tired of. It could be that they're tired of hearing it. Yeah, third energy, Three of Cups. So this isn't them. This, everything that I just said here is likely it's not them. It's stuff that they hear from other people, and they're just kind of tired of it. Tired of, because these are very strong. So, well, actually a lot of the energies are, but tired of hearing of people, outside energies, outside of the lightning collective. They're longing for, focused on something that's off in the distance, and they're okay, focused. Yeah, it could be on, I don't know, actually, like it could be the, you know, the whole championship, the cup and all that, possible, but I don't think it is, because I'm going to be real with you, I don't see the cup here. I know there's a cup here, right? It's a Knight of Cups. I know, isn't he holding a cup? I never noticed that. He's not. So no, it doesn't have to do with that. It has to do with something else. Surprisingly. It can be people. It can be between two people that go together. That it can be, one can be the lightning organization, the collective, and it could be a player or somebody that works there. And it's like, well, they just go together. Like, it's meant to be. It's just kind of thing. It's just meant to be. Although it feels like this is from other people. It almost feels like a ship. Like people kind of, it's like, okay, there's something that they're tired of hearing. They're tired of hearing about some person, and like maybe some person should be on the lightning, or two people on the lightning should be together. It could be on a line, or, you know, it could be, you know, maybe two defensemen or something. It's like they're tired of hearing that from other people, that these two that they think are perfect together should be together because they want something they're longing for, and they're focused on something they love. It can be the cup, but if it is, it can be like media or fans, because that's what this is reading as. Okay, I get it now. See, it takes me a bit longer because I don't really know much about the lightning. Like, I don't know their player dynamics. I don't know how people outside like see things like that. So it's a little weird for me. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna see what it is that the Leafs should be focusing on. What they should be embracing and avoiding. Let's see, so what should they be focusing on? So yeah, the Three of Swords and the Lovers are here. Okay, so the situation is, yeah, okay, so things happen that you feel like are your fault and hurt. Things that you thought were meant to be. Ooh, I don't like the sound of that. Okay, what should they be embracing when it comes to this energy? We'll talk about it more. I just need to see. Okay. What should they be avoiding? Fours. Fours are interesting. Four of Swords, Four of Wands. Fours are stability. Think of it like a table or four legs or whatever. You know, having four of them makes things stable. Take one away. So what they should be embracing with this energy is, well, the Four of Swords is like, you need to shut your brain down. It's like this stuff here, which is overall, with the Five of Cups, it's like blaming yourself for your disappointments, blaming yourself for the things that hurt you, the things that are the truth that you know, the things that are hard pills to swallow here when it comes to something that you feel is so right. I am getting a little bit of embracing, kind of just saying staying silent, but it's also stop thinking about it so much. You know, try not to overthink it. You know, turn your brain off to that. Switch your brain off to it. Tell me more about this Four of Swords. That is like 5 cards. I only want one. Okay, you can give me 2, fine. Knight of Cups and the World. It's like switch your brain off, because it's like you need to focus on, because the Knight of Cups, he focuses on not just what he wants, but what he feels. And when I say feels, it's like something that you feel very, I want to say passionate, but it's like, it's more than that. It's like a very strong emotion for, a very strong feeling towards. It's like shutting your brain off, because it's like you need to focus on that. It's like you need to get a job done even. The World is like completion, success, accomplishment, because you're focused on accomplishing this thing that you care very much about. So it's like you need to shut your brain from this heartache over something that you thought was not supposed to happen that way. I don't know what this is exactly. I already explained the Lovers in this context. It is similar, so it's something that you feel is meant to be. It can be 2 people, but yeah. So avoiding the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is okay. Well, the Four of Wands is a celebratory energy. It can be avoiding celebrating things before you finish the job here. Yeah, celebrating before things are over. or celebrating too soon, or focusing on other celebrations. There's another 4. It's all about stability here. Balance. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, it really is not to pay attention to what's going on, the celebrations. Don't let the celebrations get to you, because I just get it's not over with death here. Overall energy is the 4 of Pentacles. He's a miser. He's somebody who keeps things to himself. It's shallow, basically. It's shallow. It's not over. You know, don't let it get to you. Don't let it get to your head here. You know, look, King of Pentacles, the Tower. It's interesting that Pentacles are here instead of Wands, because Wands has to do with ego, and yes, there's a lot of ego here, but Pentacles have to do with things. And what can happen with Pentacles is that you think that it can go to your head in terms of the King of Pentacles. When he's not a very good King of Pentacles, he's usually very good. That's the thing. He knows how to get what he wants. He's like King Midas. Like everything that he does, he succeeds in. But that can go to your head where you feel like you are entitled to things, that you put in the work, so you deserve this. And that just leads to this Tower disaster. It also can be an envious energy as well. But that falls into the same. Envious of what other people have, thinking, I deserve this, I need this. When we start thinking that we need things, yeah. So, yeah. It's like avoid focusing on things like that because it's not over. I'm going to tell you that this doesn't look that great, but it's very shaky, the energy here. These things, the major arcana here are like more set in stone, but they're just kind of supportive energy anyways. They're kind of, yes, you're focused on wanting to succeed. Like if we break it down, if we take away all the wobbly energy, it's like, yes, there's a focus on you on wanting to accomplish something, to succeed in something that you feel is meant to be, that you're like, you know, yin and yang. Like there's a balance here, and there's that energy here. But it's like it can be obsession over something, but positive obsession. And then yeah, it's not over, facts, but it is. There's death here. Yeah, so I mean, if you want to put it that way, it's like, well, duh, right? But all the other energies here, I'm feeling the, like, the reason why I say that is because I couldn't tell you, like, I'm not psychic, but like based on what I see here, what is showing up in the energy, I couldn't tell you if it's a win or a loss, because I see both energies here on both sides. Win and loss, loss and win, like, which tells me, which makes sense, is that a lot of decisions are made during a game, a lot of free will decisions. You know, do I shoot here, do I go over here, do I block that? There's a lot of, like, you know, split second whatever decisions that get made. So yeah, of course, like, of course that it would be quite all like not set in stone. But if the energy continues, it's going this way, I really couldn't say. But if gun to my head here, I would say that I honestly couldn't say, like, dude, because this is, because I don't know why this would still be here if it was a win. But at the same time, this is something that is like, is going to carry, you know, with you. So win or lose. From the initial feelings here, this does feel more of a win, because the responsibility energy feels more being responsible from things in the past. Yeah. But it could be, what I can say, it could go into overtime or something, because I'm like, why is exhausted being here? But although that feels more of a mental exhaustion, or like an emotional exhaustion, not so much mental. But I mean, we think a lot. when we're emotionally exhausted. Anyways, I'm just gonna leave that here. That's what I have. So thanks for watching. If you're interested in personal readings or any other divination tools I have, you can check out my Etsy shop, alicetarot.etsy.com. If you're interested in that, or if you're interested in general readings, I have a lot of those up on my channel. You can check those out. Usually they're all sign readings, so you can go by any sign, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. You can check that out on a birth chart. Yeah, so there is all of that there, but that's what I'm going to leave you with for today. Thanks again for watching. I hope that you have a good day or good night wherever you are. Take care, good luck, and I will talk to you later.